Strange Skies over East Berlin issue 1 sees Thomas tell his team it's time for them to go, since the tower guards on the Berlin Wall are changing and the alarms are out on this part of it, so if his people want to go over, now is the time. He warns them that the West isn't what they think it is, and tries to warn them not to go, but they don't listen, using a ladder to climb the wall. Thomas has become jaded by the wall, and while he tries to share in the escapees' hope, he has learned better. The Stasi agents soon arrive and the group scatter while Thomas tells a woman to run and save herself. One of the men gets over the wall, but a sniper immediately kills him. The rest of the group are arrested by the Stasi when suddenly the lights go out and the earth shakes as a bright blue comet speeds overhead. Thomas thought it was a bomb and uses the confusion to escape into the shadows, and watching from them, he sees the Stasi commander officer Kainer arrive. Thomas knew he was involved in this and finishes his story to his contact, who asks if Kainer saw him, but Thomas doesn't know or even what that blue light in the sky was. The woman doesn't either, which is why she needs Thomas. Thomas refuses to try and get over the wall again, but the woman reminds him that they don't know what the light was, and that the comet landed on the west side of the wall. The woman says Thomas is the closest man to the East German intelligence that they have, and he needs to learn what they have and report back, and if he does, he will be allowed out. The woman says that they can't lose this, since if they do, they lose everything. Thomas has no idea where to start, but the woman leaves, saying this country is full of secrets, so it shouldn't be too hard to find one. Thomas heads through the city, knowing that the Stasi are everywhere, so finding a secret won't be hard. So he gets to work, going about his job as a Stasi agent, and soon finds things that the woman Zimmer wanted to see, showing her pictures of the comet crash site. Soon he finds his way into the Stasi's secrets, allowing him to head up to the base the comet was taken to. It's there he finds it is run by Soviets. Getting past security, he heads deeper into the base, reminded of the life he lived before this and the woman he loved. He's greeted by a stern Russian woman who leads him through the base, asking if the strange lights were British or American in origin. But even the woman says that would have made it simpler. Thomas is taken to an interrogation chamber where a gaunt Russian soldier sits. Dr. Sattler tells Thomas nothing is wrong with the man, but he is clearly under some type of psychosis. The man is revealed to be part of the recovery team of the object they found, and the woman wants Thomas to find out what he knows and tell them if he's lying, since that's what Stasi agents are good at. Thomas goes into the room, talking to the man. The sick man keeps telling Thomas to open the door as his eyes begin to bleed a blue liquid. Thomas asks what happened and the man says that something came to them and they shut it away. He asks what came and the man says the truth did and that they can't even look at it, but he did and it showed him who he was. The man gets more and more sick as he stands up, his eyes glowing as he says the truth has come for them and the door needs to be opened. Blue alien-like tentacles burst from the man's face as he lunges at Thomas. Luckily, guards rush in and subdue the man, but Thomas gets a look at what the man was saying, seeing a ghostly visage of the woman he once loved hovering above the man. He demands to know what that was as Dr. Sattler wants a quarantine on the man. The woman says that they are past that and the whole base is now under quarantine. She orders the guards to lock the base down and if anyone tries to get out, they are to shoot them on sight. The woman also orders all communications to be limited so no spies can get the word out. Thomas wonders why she's worried about spies now and she reveals that the Stasi actually sent another agent and Thomas is surprised to learn that it was Inspector Kainer, who will be in charge of finding the rat the woman suspects is in the base. Thomas knows that Kainer will soon discover that he is the spy and knows eventually everyone runs out of lies and the truth finds you and takes revenge. Strange Skies over East Berlin was an interesting and exciting new series from Nova writer Jeff Loveless. I always find settings like this, a sci-fi period piece that has a real-world backdrop like the Berlin Wall, really interesting. It's a great example of genre bending and there's an amazing amount of tension in this first issue, which doesn't really quite lean into the sci-fi stuff until right near the end, but it draws you in and gets you involved in this investigation and intrigue. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what this series delivers as we move into the second issue. I'm going to give this issue an 8.5 out of 10.